Man, here it is, the 2025 Kawasaki Versys. We're fixing to ride it. Stay with me. You don't want to miss this first ride and review. Here we go. First thing we'll do is start this thing up. Man, this is a super fun bike. It's got a 12,000 RPM rev limiter. It's got your gear selector there. Let's get going here. I'll tell you what I love about this bike. Huge thank you to Plano, Kawasaki, Suzuki, Aprilia, Moto Guzzi. They've got all this stuff in stock, side-by-sides, jet skis. They're one of the nation's largest volume dealers, and all their information is below in the description of each video, so don't hesitate to reach out to them. Let's get going here. 12,000 RPM rev limiter. Yep, we got a good view on everything, and I'll tell you everything about it. Let's get out here on this back street. The first thing I will tell you is, oh boy, we got one going Chinese on us going backwards. The first thing I'll tell you is it is super comfortable. It's almost straight up and down. She's coming up behind us. We're gonna get out of her way. Let's get going here. There's your gear selector. You're not gonna believe the size of this motor and what it does. This is a 300cc motor, but it is the Kawasaki Ninja 300 motor, and this thing makes 3940 horsepower, and the torque is 20 foot-pounds. The weight on this fully fueled is 385 pounds. The seat height on this is a little bit tall, but it does have the slipper clutch, and there are no ride modes. It does have what you can buy as an accessory, the DC plug-in for your quad lock, or if you wanted to mount your phone to the handlebars. Man, you can just rev this thing. This is a twin cylinder. The back suspension has 5 preload adjustments if you wanted to take a passenger. It is a nice, comfortable seat on here, so if you had a wife or a girlfriend and you wanted to take them out riding, your blinkers are right there. Let's get moving. I love that light clutch. This would be an excellent, man, this thing scoots. Oh yeah, 56 mile an hour in third. Like I said, the rev limiter is 12,000 RPM, which is hard to believe, but it is a twin cylinder, and these pistons, you're not really going to hurt this bike. I mean, this is what Kawasaki's best at. They have also too a Z400 or a ZX400 that does 16,000 RPM, and I'll put that thumbnail up. It is in my ride playlist, first ride playlist, but you can easily do the speed limit with this. Also too, it has high beam, low beam. They are halogen bulbs. You do have the mirrors on it, and really they're quite functional. I'm gonna get up, we're at 9,500 at 60 mile an hour. It has no cruise control. Your horn's there. You do have a 4-way flasher button there. This is just basic fun. It is 385 pounds, but man, what a comfortable bike. It does have a 19-inch front wheel, and it feels really stable. This would be an excellent beginner bike for somebody that wanted to ride on street. The reason why they call it the X model is because it will go off-road. It won't do motocross tracks. I mean, it would for a little bit, but it's made for just light off-road, gravel, stuff like that. But if you wanted to play on off-road, it would definitely do that for sure. but it will not do. Turn that blinker off. We'll go left. Turn that blinker on. Your high beam's right there. You got a flash button behind there. It does have one single disc in the front that is hydraulic, and you have one single disc in the back. This thing scoots, man. This is a fun bike right here. And I don't know if you can hear the motor, but it is so much fun. You leave a comment to run a little bike harder than it is a big bike, just to wring its neck. This does have a slight on off-road tire. It's really more for on-road. There we go. Man, those Aprilias, plain old Kawasaki Suzuki Aprilia is known for the Aprilia lineup as well. They've got all that stuff in stock, but super comfortable. The gas mileage on this would probably be, you've got a clock here, mile per gallon. I would say if you rode it really easy, probably 65-70 miles a gallon, pretty easy. 4.5 gallon fuel tank. Man, this is fun. You do have that clear shield up there, which if you were riding it to work, this would be a perfect work vehicle. This bike is $5,600. We'll put our blinker on there. Your horns down here. Here we go. This would be a perfect, instead of driving your $20,000 or $40,000 car to work, you could buy something like this, especially when it's not raining, and just have a blast ripping to work. The front forks are non-adjustable. The back shock, it's got the Kawasaki Pro Link, I believe is what they call it, and it's got 5 levels. Preload, where you can adjust it, make it harder. But I'll tell you what, this bike just is really good. Super balanced bike. I'm going to pull in the parking lot here. Now this is no feet down. I am 5'7", 5'8", but this is just pure balance. Perfect balance on this. Let me put my feet down, and I'll tell you, I've got a 30-inch inseam. My feet are about halfway down, so I'm not tippy-toeing, but half of each foot is on the ground. Man, this is a fun bike. It does have an econo mode. Not a mode, but it'll show you when you're getting the best fuel mileage. But man, we've got some others coming here soon. I've got a playlist with about 85-90 motorcycles in it from the last year and a half, maybe more. I can't really remember, but man, you want a great beginner on off-road bike, this is it. Give plain old Kawasaki Suzuki a call, and they can tell you about all the details. This only comes one way, in the green and black, and it's a gorgeous look. But hey, man, they're getting more bikes in. Look at that truck, bringing some side-by-sides in. There's Tom. He's one of their better salesmen. Jared, he's also a great one. But man, what an awesome ride. I'm gonna put this up neutral. Neutral is so easy to find. But anyways, hey, God bless y'all. We'll see you on the next video. Make sure you like and subscribe if this is what you like seeing. First ride videos. I've got the GSXRs, the Boosas, ZX14s. I've got it all in my playlist. God bless. We'll see you on the next one.